Alright, so guys, La Liga team of this season is officially here, and that means plenty of investments available right now for you to actually double your coins. Some of them are going to be very, very low risk. Some of them are going to be very, very high risk. You can make your decisions. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Alright, so guys, the content today on a Friday. La Liga team of the season is officially here, and players and the market is honestly so cheap. I do want to mention investments, flips, and obviously overnight flips you can do tonight to make some easy coins. But the content we have got today is Anthony SBC, 95 rated. He actually looks pretty good, 99 dribbling. The SBC price will be in the background right now. Let me quickly find the card. 95 rated, 476,000 coins. Very nice, in my opinion, a well-priced card. Is he going to for your teams? I'm not really sure. That is obviously completely down to you. Personally, I'm going to skip, but don't get me wrong, he looks very good. 5-star, 4-star with obviously finesse, shot plus as well. We also do have a left winger SBC. It's okay, nothing crazy. Alongside La Liga team of this season challenge 1, 84 plus team of the week upgrade SBC, and the 85 plus 2 of 3 player pick, and the 78 plus upgrade SBC from La Liga. That is the content, nothing too crazy. I do want to get straight into the video, and that is, I do want to mention the Spurs, obviously the Europa League winners. I actually do think these players will be such a good investment overnight as people finish weekend league, they get packed, they drop, and then they rebound going into tomorrow. If you actually don't know, most of the players you do see in the background, basically every single one of them, officially goes out of packs tomorrow 6 p.m. UK time. So they're basically in packs until tomorrow, and after that they're not in packs anymore, and I do think they can do very good. And the reason I really do like them as investments, I want to share with you something very interesting. First of all, we take Gray CDM from Spurs. You're going to see the graph, and the graph is very interesting today. As you can see, actually Footbin has not really updated it, but I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. This Gray dropped to 270, and right now is rebounded all the way to 340. Very nice and very simple rebound. Left back from Spurs, the exact same thing. He was around 470. Right now he's 580. Rebounded 110,000 coins. We do have Solanke, I'm pretty sure was around 95k. From 95 rebounded to 120. We have the centre mid from Spurs as well, basically full team Spurs. Bentancur right now is 180. He was actually 97k on the market, not even selling, and right now is 180. So these players have a lot of demand, and I do think overnight, I'm not entirely sure when the low point will be. In my opinion, probably can be around 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. UK time. But if you're awake, obviously if you're watching this in a different time zone, if you live in America, Canada, etc., probably a little bit easier for you to buy them. But the low point, as weekend league, people finish weekend league, should be 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. UK time. So that is something I just did want to mention really quickly. These investments can do very good. It's just about timing it correctly and obviously buying them at the correct price. And I do think you can hold on to them into content tomorrow on Saturday, as they officially do go out of packs. Now, let's quickly mention team of this season. Probably the easiest and the safest investment you can do. And the reason is supply from La Liga is literally crazy. And right now, let me quickly show you as well. Team of the seasons are basically min price meaning 11,500 coins. They're not even selling, and that means on open bids, what can you do? Get even cheaper with a bidding filter. I'm going to show you right now. 10.5, 11,000 coins. Click search, and you're going to see in the background pages and pages of open bids at 10.5, 10,750, some even 11,000 coins. So if you do want to avoid the goalkeepers, all you do, you put them in price to 11,250, and this should be your, again, brand new bidding filter. As you can see, 93s for 11,250. I mean, what is the risk in you buying a 93 for 11,250? The risk is literally zero. But honestly, it's just about when a team of the season is going to rise again. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next week on Wednesday with a brand new upgrade SBC. No one knows, but this investment is literally zero risk. If you don't want to buy team of the seasons, go for open bids, 10.5, 10, 750, and what you can do to generate passive coins hourly with the risk literally being zero. You buy them for 10.5, 10, 750, 11k, 11,250, and then you lazy list 750 to 1k above what they were. For example, if you buy a goalkeeper for 10,500 coins on open bid, that means lazy list 750 to 1k above, which obviously means around 11.5 to 11,750. It's a very nice and simple method for you to generate easy coins. So yes, this is team of the seasons. I think you can buy them. Just don't really expect a crazy rise, in my opinion, until next week as supply slowly dries up. And yes, you can do the exact same thing with team of the season highlights. As you can see in the background, the filters basically stay the same. This investment is very low risk as long as you're patient and you can hold onto them a few days alongside lazy listing them at the same time to generate easy coins. Yes, these investments can work. So that is team of the seasons and team of the season highlights fully covered. I do like them as investments. Alright, so boys, the next thing I do want to mention is the profit we have made in the VIP Discord in the past 2 to 3 days with early information, early SBC requirements, including early EVO requirements as well. As you can see in the background, some easy investments we have done. Dan James on console, 35k all the way to basically 39,000 coins. Team of the seasons on console and on PC. I told you 14k is a decent price, and I said in the post they are now 15.5. Make sure to take profits, and we are going to rebuy them obviously later into the night. Very nice and very simple profits. If I do scroll up, Vinny Jr. gold card, I said 61k is a decent price. We sold at 70,000 coins. Mbappe gold card, as you can see in the flip channel, I said around 300,000 coins is a decent price. The risk is very high, but he can go up in price with obviously an evolution. And Mbappe went all the way to, as you can see, max price 350,000 coins. Vinny on PC, 53k all the way to 60,000 coins. And then obviously yesterday we made so many coins with lazy listing for that because of the brand new icon casino SBC. As you can see, goalkeeper from Valencia, 30,000 coins all the way to 36,000 coins. Locatelli, 31.5 all the way to 37,000 coins. Pickford, 36 all the way to 42. Courtois, max price 35,000 coins. Zambrotta from 25k all the way to 30,000 coins. Nice and easy profit. Pickford again, 29k initially, and we've sold him at 36,000 coins. Dunk 31 all the way to 40k. And the list of profits, as you can see, go on and on and on. This is the VIP Discord. If you haven't got a clue about trading, you join a channel, you basically get notified when I make a post, you buy a card. When I make another post, you sell that card for profit. It's very simple. The link will be in the comment section down below, and you can see in the background feedback members basically leaving reviews, how many coins they've made, and obviously will they be joining back in FC26. Let's get back to the video and talk about a few different investments you still can be doing. Now, something I just realized very interesting, as you can see in the background, with this specific bidding filter, you can actually win Team of the Seasons on open bid for 10.5. And guess what? If you do actually win them for 10.5, you can actually quick sell them. As you can see, I won a player, 10.5k open bid. You can quick sell them for 11,102 coins. You actually make 602 coins profit per card by bidding, and if you win the bid, you can literally quick sell and you make 600 coins profit just like that. Very nice and very simple, and a bidding filter for you to actually use and generate easy coins with this bidding filter is in the background right now. Quality, team of the season, min price 10.5, max price 10,750, and all you literally have to do is spam 10.5k bids on as many as you can. If you win the bid, you quick sell that player for obviously 11k and you make very nice and very easy profit. So this is something you can do, and the risk on this one is literally zero. You basically cannot lose coins. Even 10,750, if you bid, you still make profit because you are quick selling her for 11,100 coins. So this method is literally a must try trading method right now. You simply cannot lose coins as long as you do win the open bid under 11,000 coins. So this is something you boys need to try ASAP. Like I said, bidding right now can be a little bit more difficult. As soon as the video goes live, people in the Discord have done it for literally 2 hours and a half, and it's so easy. But you can see in the background the bidding filter 10.5, 10,750, click search, and you literally bid 10.5 to 10,750 on as many as you can, and then you simply quick sell them for 11,102 coins, and you make unlimited coins with literally zero risk involved. So that is a method you can do on the side. Very nice and very easy. Now the final thing I do want to mention is very simple, and that is La Liga team of the season. Are they going to do good overnight? Now supply is huge, demand is okay, but I do think overnight there's going to be a few players that are going to be doing good, but most of them I think will not rise a decent amount. So one of my favorite players I do think overnight can do decent is actually Rudiger, and the reason is he's, in my opinion, one of the best centre backs in the game. If you actually look at the playstyle pluses, he's got the most important ones, and he looks incredible. 93 pace, 92 defending, and 95 physical. Now when do you buy overnight flips? Similar with the Europa player cards I told you at the start of the video, and that would mean anywhere between 12 in the morning UK time all the way to 5 in the morning UK time. There's no exact time. It's honestly all about sniping a player for basically much under what he's worth on the market to be safe, and you hold that player into 8 AM, 9 AM, 10 AM UK time for a rebound, and when you see profit, you take the profit. These investments are a must sell before 12 PM UK time tomorrow. A must sell. Do not, and I repeat, do not hold on to them into content tomorrow. So yes, Rudiger, I think, as an overnight flip can do very, very good. So Rudiger is the first option I think you can actually be looking at. Anyone else I think has potential as an overnight flips. This centre back from Barcelona, Inigo Martinez, the reason I think he can do okay is actually he's not really dropped a lot. A lot of players, Bellingham, Jude, Vinny, Hansen, etc., dropped and dropped and dropped. This player has kept his price since content, and that means demand is very, very high, and supply obviously clearly not that high because he's kept his price very, very nicely. So this centre back from Barcelona, I think, alongside Rudiger, those two can be decent overnight flips. I'm not going to be able to tell you a price to buy them, but like I said, between 12 AM, 1 AM, 2 AM, 3 AM, 4 AM UK time, the players you do see in the background, those two, I think, have potential to be decent as an overnight flip, and you need to make sure to be awake by 10 AM UK time. If you see profit, take it. If you see a small L, you need to sell, and if you see a break even, you need to sell. No matter what, these investments and flips must be sold before tomorrow morning, 12 PM UK time. And I do think, guys, we have mentioned everything in today's video, including overnight flips. We have mentioned, obviously, these investments, as you can see in the background. This method right now, it's so easy to actually make coins, get on bids, and then obviously quick sell those team of the seasons, and you make more than you actually bid. It's very nice. It's very simple, including investments I told you about, the Spurs Europa League. I do think they have potential. It's just about timing the market correctly. When is the lowest point going to be? And obviously tomorrow they should rise as they do officially go out of packs. Any more questions? Comment section down below. Drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video.